What if I told you that the biggest opportunity of the AI revolution isn't artificial intelligence itself? It's everything being built around it. Right now, most people are focused on AI chatbots. They talk about ChatGPT, Google Gemini, Claude, Microsoft Copilot, and the incredible things these systems can do. But while the world is distracted by AI software, something much bigger is happening behind the scenes. A construction boom unlike anything we've seen in decades, a race that could involve trillions of dollars. According to some industry estimates, companies could spend as much as $7 trillion dollars building the infrastructure needed to support the future of artificial intelligence, $7 trillion. dollars. To put that into perspective, that's larger than the annual economic output of most countries on Earth. So where is all this money going? Why are the world's biggest companies spending so aggressively? And what does this tell us about where the future is headed? Today, we're going to uncover the $7 trillion AI infrastructure race and why it could become one of the biggest business stories of our generation. Artificial intelligence feels like it appeared overnight. One day, most people barely talked about AI, then suddenly it was everywhere. Students were using it, businesses were using it, content creators were using it, programmers were using it. Entire industries began adopting AI tools at a pace few people expected. For the average person, AI looks simple. You open an app, type a question, receive an answer, generate an image, create a video, write code, translate languages. It feels almost magical, but every time someone uses AI, something enormous happens behind the scenes. Thousands of processors activate, massive servers begin working, huge amounts of electricity are consumed, complex networks transfer information, and all of that requires infrastructure, lots of infrastructure, more than most people realize. Let's imagine for a moment that 100 million people use AI today. Now imagine 1 billion, now imagine 5 billion. Because that's where many believe we're heading. Suddenly the challenge becomes obvious. How do you provide enough computing power for billions of people? The answer is simple. You build data centers, you build power systems, you build networking infrastructure, you build semiconductor manufacturing facilities, you build entire ecosystems designed to support artificial intelligence. This is why companies aren't simply investing in AI. They're investing in the physical world, buildings, land, energy construction, manufacturing, infrastructure. The AI revolution isn't happening solely inside computers. It's happening in the real world, and that's where the money is flowing. One of the people discussing this transformation more than almost anyone else is Jensen Huang, the CEO of NVIDIA, the company that became one of the biggest winners of the AI revolution. When most people hear NVIDIA, they think about chips. But Jensen Huang often talks about something much larger, infrastructure, because modern AI isn't powered by a single chip. It's powered by entire systems. Massive facilities, networking equipment, cooling systems, power generation, storage systems, and thousands upon thousands of advanced processors working together. The scale is difficult to comprehend. Some AI data centers are becoming so large that they require enormous amounts of electricity, in some cases comparable to small cities. Think about that. We're building facilities whose power demands are approaching the needs of entire communities. And this is only the beginning, so where does the $7 trillion number come from? Industry analysts have been examining what it would take to build enough infrastructure for the next wave of AI growth. The answer isn't measured in millions or even billions, it's measured in trillions, because every layer of the system needs expansion: data centers, semiconductors, electric grids, networking equipment, construction projects, industrial facilities, everything. Imagine trying to build the internet again, except bigger, faster, and more power hungry. That's essentially what we're seeing, a global build-out designed to support artificial intelligence at a scale never seen before. And when spending reaches that level, entire industries benefit. Construction companies, engineering firms, energy providers, equipment manufacturers, technology suppliers. The ripple effects extend far beyond Silicon Valley. Now, here's where the story becomes even more interesting. Artificial intelligence has a problem. It needs power, a lot of power. Every AI query consumes electricity. Every generated image consumes electricity. Every trained model consumes electricity. And as adoption grows, so does demand. Many experts believe AI could become one of the biggest drivers of electricity demand growth over the coming decade. That creates opportunities, but it also creates challenges. Can power grids keep up? Can energy production expand quickly enough? Can infrastructure be built fast enough? These questions are becoming increasingly important because without energy, AI doesn't scale. And the companies solving this problem could become some of the biggest beneficiaries of the entire AI revolution. History offers an interesting lesson. During the California gold rush, most people focus on the miners, but many of the biggest fortunes were made by people selling The tools, the picks, the shovels, the equipment, the supplies, the infrastructure, the same pattern appears throughout history. Railroads, the internet, smartphones, cloud computing, the companies building the foundation often become some of the biggest winners. And that's exactly what makes this AI infrastructure race so fascinating, because the story isn't just about AI, it's about everything required to make AI possible, and that ecosystem is enormous. Imagine it's the year 2030. Artificial intelligence is integrated into daily life. Businesses depend on it. Governments use it, schools use it, hospitals use it, manufacturing facilities use it, transportation networks use it. The demand for computing power continues rising. The demand for energy continues rising. The demand for infrastructure continues rising. Entire regions may become technology hubs because of data center construction. New industries may emerge. Existing industries may transform. And trillions of dollars could continue flowing into the systems that make all of this possible. Whether every prediction comes true remains to be seen. But one thing is becoming increasingly clear. The AI revolution isn't just a software story, it's an infrastructure story. When most people think about artificial intelligence, they think about chatbots. But behind every AI breakthrough lies something much larger: buildings, power, networks, factories, construction, infrastructure, the physical foundation of the digital future. And according to some estimates, building that future could require trillions of dollars in investment. That's why the world's biggest companies aren't just racing to build better AI, they're racing to build the infrastructure that will power the next generation of technology. The question is no longer whether AI will change the world. The question is who will build the foundation beneath it, and that may end up being one of the biggest business opportunities of the decade. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Riches Unleashed for more videos about future industries, emerging technologies, business trends, and wealth opportunities. And let me know in the comments, will AI become the biggest infrastructure boom in modern history?